Ruby Jewel Herron, March 21st, 1954. I grew up on like a plantation. I was a sharecropper. I worked there, I guess, until I was about 14. My dad was helping a A.C. Lyle's son, and he told my dad, "Nigga, would you get in there and run the rats out of that barn?" My dad slapped him, and in the middle of the night, my dad had to leave. Owner of the plantation, he knew my mom with the kids couldn't stay there, so he ended up buying my mom a home, which is the family home now, and we moved into the city then. And then by the time my dad, he couldn't come back to Louisiana because, you know, we crossed up the class. Friday night, I can remember, there would be like a cross of probably about 10 feet tall. And it was another place, A.C. Lyles and his, they call it the Ku Klux Klan. They would get there and they would burn this cross every Friday night in front of our house. A lot of sorrow in this man's heart because of what he, I guess he had to think about what he did. He broke up a family that could never be together again. God brought about some good things because when we got into Winsboro, I finished up school there. And then you know, Mama could never be able to send us to college, and we never go to college. So what she did, there was a big thing, a place called Job Corps. You know, kids could join that Job Corps and then get a trade and get a good job. Sent us to Seattle, Washington, and we had to live in the YWCA. That's where all the women stayed at. So we all shared a room. Job Corps paid for that. I went to work for, was called King County, Washington. County had a program called ESP. The guy that I worked for came and told me that Friday would be my last day. And I just told him, "Oh, hell no, today is my last day," and left. She said, "If you got enough nerve in these days," and this was in 1972, she said, "if you got enough nerve to tell white people there, I'm going to go down there and crawl from floor to floor. I'm going to beg for you, Joe." When Mama used to take us uptown and we stopped to get a drink of water, there was a white fountain and then there was a color fountain. When we walked down the street, if a white person was walking down the center of the street, we knew that we had to step aside and let them by. Because I can see that color sign and the white sign right now. But you know, it wasn't an issue because we knew how that was. Because you know, when we was little, when we started getting our vaccination for going to school or some epidemic coming, we was not allowed to go to like the health department and get our vaccination. We had to line up at A.C. Lyle's store, and there was a nurse called Miss Appleby. She gave all of us our shots. And down there, I think I went to the doctor one time. And like I said, I was not born in a hospital.
Really?
I was born as a midwife. Somebody came to my mama's house and delivered me.
How old were you when you had your first racial experience?
7. Going to a store, cross a bridge to get something that my mama had sent me for. And I got half past this bridge. Some white guys came by and they was in a truck. And they tried to get me to get in the truck. Said, "Come here, gal," and told me what they want to do to me. And then I climbed up on the bridge. I said I would take my life first. Don't want to be associated with me dying, and they out there yelling, "Come on down, in, come on down, in." And that was my first racial experience. What you live as a black person, you should, if your child is black, you should tell your child about that. No classroom. They're going to tell you bits and pieces of it. They're not going to put the whole thing together. You can be anything. That's what I give to black people. Because to change things, You're not going to be able to change your color, but you can kill them with education. If you got education, you can go anywhere you want to, because we're gonna talk, and like I said, get away with that talking about, oh, my dog. I said, I wish somebody would call me my dog. And like I said, I told my son, don't you ever use those words. I said, your mom, if they say some word, like back in the day, even back in time, the girls used to call each other, you my B. And a girlfriend of mine said that one time, I said, I'm going to let you go this time. I said, but next time you say that to me, those are throwing down words. And my name is Ruby. If you don't know it, ask me. I still education. Because, and we, like I said, my time, prejudice is going to be wiped out. Because the old people, like James said, the old people are going to die. Every way and every day, you get better and better. And if you keep God in your life, you can go wherever you want to. Like they said, knock and the door shall be open. Hey, I'm a witness to that.